Live from our studio, the African Homes Entertainment, I send you greetings, our distinguished viewers. I am Mohamed Zedan Toure, mostly known as Moture. In today's edition of the program AHE Connect, episode 3, I am your host. So stay glued to your seat as I bring you the honorable guest of our program. Our honorable guest for today is a well-experienced, versatile, skillful, a masterful, a writer, scriptwriter, director, producer, an actor, a musician, and of course, one of the most influential lecturers at the great Jala University, Towamabo campus. And he goes by the name Mr. Mohammed Sherif Eminence, affectionately known by all the students as the only UK standard. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Viewers, I feel elated to be in this company.
In today's program, we shall be discussing a diverse topics within our industry. So, as an experienced and a veteran actor, according to the trajectory of our industry, how do you foresee this industry in the next 5 years if we continue on this pace?
Thank you very much, my host, for this wonderful question. In my opinion, our industry is a turbulent one. It is going through challenges. With only hope that we'll get there. And I foresee it to be in a better shape in the future.
Wow.
On one condition: if there is a unity in this industry. I think that's the missing link as far as I'm concerned. As long as we pick up the missing link, I'm sure it's going to be a great industry in the future.
Okay, thank you so much. As we've heard from him, that the only thing we need is peace as a cornerstone in the next 5 years. So the industry will be catapulted to another level. So, okay, from that junction, you being an actor and also a lecturer from a great university, Jala, which impact do you think students from university, which impact do you think they will create into the industry if they are recruited? Like, if the entertainment industry, let's be specific, the film industry, if they recruit students into the film system, which impact do you think they will create?
In everybody's opinion, elites, academics, students are held in high esteem in our society for various reasons, some of which, firstly, even to have your requirement to enter university is a problem.
Sure.
And for those who have the requirements, not everybody would have a space in the university. So for you to get there, I think it's an opportunity to whosoever is in the university. And that person becomes a role model to his or her society. So using that person in our industry, I think that person is going to serve as an ambassador, because that person is already branded in his or her own community. So I think using that person is a plus to our industry.
It will be a plus to our industry, like you rightly said, because the experience will be there, and then the industry also has a department that has to do with theater and then drama, all of that.
Yes.
So that would be a huge experience. So, okay, as an experienced veteran actor, according to the trajectory of our industry at both national and international stages, how do you foresee this industry in the next 5 years if we continue on this track?
A very good question. I would only hope that it gets better than it is currently. And one key thing that will make it better is unity amongst us, the players.
Okay.
If you could go back in history, say when we started at the inception of our industry, we had about 100 or 200 movie groups here in Booth.
Yeah.
I would imagine we had over 1,000 or 2,000 across the length and breadth of Sierra Leone.
Wow.
it shaped up. Little did we realize that our industry is hinged on technology. It's based on technology, and without technology, we cannot forge ahead.
Wow.
And with the passage of time, we saw that most of those groups vanished.
Okay.
Most of those groups. Those times you could see people shooting their movies, their films with camcorders, even probably cheap phones.
Cheap phones, mobile phones.
You see, and almost everybody was an editor. Everybody was a director.
Wow.
You know, that was how we started, and it started shaping out with the advent of technology and people knowing that this industry is technologically based. So some groups could not survive the test of time.
Wow.
And if you check now, say around Boo, you can only have a few houses that are still in existence.
Few production houses.
Few production houses that are still in existence. So that traces back the history of our industry.
Okay.
And going forward, I think it's going to be a unity that is going to make our industry pan out the way we want it to be. Because that is what I see that is lacking in our industry, unity. And once we accept to be united and we collaborate very well, I think that's going to be where we're going to make it up in our industry.
Wow.
As far as I think. So I'm coming from Redemption Records, Redemption Movies, collaborating with other production companies like the African Home Entertainment, AHE. We also have the BSK in Freetown and other production companies. With the introduction of these companies, we could see that we are having finer equipment. There is an advancement in technology.
Wow.
We now have modern cameras, lights, and everything is top-notch. So the technology is advanced compared to what it used to be in the past.
We're having TV programs.
We're having TV programs.
Channels.
We're having YouTube channels. We are marketing our products, and that's giving us leverage to compete with other nations, say Nigeria and Ghana.
Okay. That's a very good one. So, in continuation to that, I want to know, you as the viewers may want to know, you as a lecturer, what do you think the university student, which impact do you think they will create to catapult the industry to a better level if they are recruited into the entertainment industry?
Firstly, we are changing the narrative. The mindset is being changed.
Okay.
Back in the days, entertainment was meant for probably dropouts, mediocrity.
Yeah.
That was what it used to. If you're a footballer, you must have dropped out of school.
JSS level.
Or if you're a musician, you ought to have been a dropout.
Yeah, of course.
But nowadays you can see lecturers myself. There are other lecturers, highly educated people. They are musicians, they are footballers, they are actors, directors, you name it. We are all engaged in this entertainment industry. So it is becoming better. So similarly, if we're using the university, when you say the university, you're talking about lecturers, administrators, even our students. To get to the university is not easy. Yeah. Even getting your WAS is a challenge.
It's a very challenging.
And when you get the WAS, the university, the space is there. It's highly competitive for you to earn a space. Say, for instance, in one department, you have the university requirements, but probably you are not going to have the departmental requirements. So to get there, it means you have risen to a level, to another level, which means you are an ambassador in your community or your locality. So if these are the people we're using in our entertainment industry, say, for instance, the music or the movie industry, it means we are adding ambassadors to our production or our production houses, which is only going to make it better and competitive.
Okay. We are learning a lot as we proceed. So, Eminence UK Standard, we are still back to you on this area of university and entertainment. We may want to know from that aspect, how does a collaboration between the university and the entertainment industry, let me be very specific, a film industry, how does a collaboration becomes a win-win situation? Or in actual sense, how does that particular collaboration help to amplify the university's activities?
if we stress on the fusion, the collaboration, it is going to be a win-win situation.
Okay.
For instance, we in the entertainment industry, the university is going to market us, and we are going to market the university as well.
Okay.
For example, I studied in United Kingdom. I studied in London, England, and Edinburgh, Scotland. I observed that when they had matriculations or graduations, you have film companies. They will come and film, edit, and they will have those products marketed to those who would be graduates. They are interested in various reasons. I mean, for many, many reasons, including memories. That's not happening here. Probably, if we link up with universities, it is something we are going to emulate. And it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a win-win situation. And also, for the university to accept us, for us to collaborate, they're also going to market us. Mind you, don't forget, the university, they also have entertainment programs.
Okay.
That's why they have cultural studies.
Okay.
They also engaged in drama.
Drama.
But maybe they don't even have the technology. And in our industry here, we have the technology. So the partnership is going to be a win-win situation. They have the resources, we have another resources.
Of course.
We put them together, and we are going to have something very, very
They might
great.
have the financial resource.
The financial resources, the human resource, and we have the technology.
They have the technology.
Of course, we have part of the human resources here also. We have editors, professional cameramen, which probably they don't have in university. So putting them together, it's going to be only a win-win situation for the university and for our industry.
Oh, wow. See, we are learning a lot today. So for those viewers, we are the lucky ones today because we have a professional here, and you can see from all his responses. So we are still taking a fundraise from there. As the studio is getting hotter with this expert and professional right here with us, stay tuned as we take few commercials, which shall be back shortly.
AHE TV, where African culture meets entertainment. Subscribe now and experience the richness of Africa.
All right, back to our program, AHE Connect. So we are continuing from there with our expert here. So UK Standard, you being a lecturer, you being a scriptwriter, you being a director, you being a musician, you being an actor, the audience will want to know how you correlate all of these at a goal. What are the challenges and how successful it is that you do all of this at a goal?
Yeah, it's all about planning and having a strategy for execution.
Okay.
Mostly they say if you fail to plan, it means you have planned to fail.
Sure.
And having a strategy for execution, mostly they also say all work and no play makes Jack
a dull boy.
So I see entertainment as not just a passage of time,
okay,
but also the benefit of entertainment, which we belong to, is to have a pleasure, recreation, and amusement.
Okay.
So I use that as part of my strategy.
Okay.
My job, work, academia, work. And when it's time to rest, relax, I take entertainment.
Wow.
For my, it's a passage of time, but I enjoy it, pleasure, like I've said, recreation and amusement. So my time of academia, I then come to entertainment. So there I can blend them. as long as I plan myself very well. Life is just about planning.
Planning.
Yeah.
Sure. That's a wonderful one. So at the very tail end, in all of this, we have one key objective. Like everybody knows that one of the aims and objectives of being an entertainer is to make money. So, would you like to tell the audience how to make money out of your talent as an actor, musician, or any other form of entertainer?
For you to make money, you have to make yourself become successful.
Okay.
As an entertainer, excuse me, be you a musician, actor, producer, director, you have to make yourself successful. And for success, firstly, you have to invest in your talents.
Okay.
There should be time for probably training.
Okay.
Invest money in your act. There should be time. Secondly, your network. Mostly in business, they say your net worth or your net wealth is a function of your network. The people you know. So as a musician, as an actor, say for instance you have a premiere. The number of people that goes to the premiere because of you suggests the value of your act. If nobody knows you and nobody goes to your premiere or nobody goes to your launching, then I'm sorry, you are not a celebrity.
You are not a celebrity at all.
You are not.
You need to question yourself.
And the third thing for you to be successful is persistence and resilience. Probably when you start, you have not harnessed your skills very well. You have to be resilient. You have to persist on the training, which I said inter alia. And even where you have harnessed the skill very well, you are going to have people who are going to criticize you. Take that on board, accept it in good faith, and then develop yourself, develop your skills.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And fourthly, is for you to create a personal brand. Personal brand. Say for instance, in Bo, when they say MNS, I think it's a household name.
Yeah.
And Jala, when they say UK Standards, it's a household name. So you create your brand.
Yeah.
So whenever they say MNS or UK is there, it's a household name.
Household name.
Lastly, work with trusted, talented companies like AHE, trusted in showcasing talents. As long as you work with credible companies like AHE, Redemption, then it means you are going to be sold out. You know, for everything you do, we must know as producers or executive producers, your marketing starts from your pre-production stage.
Wow.
Your pre-production stage is where you are planning. Say I'm as a singer, where you write your song, or if it's about a movie, with the story you're writing, the story you want to tell. How does your story resonate with the people or your community? So your pre-production stage determines what happens in your production stage and even your post-production stage. So you are not going to sell if you don't think about selling when you started. So at the inception, when you are starting, that's when you are going to think about your production stage and your pre-production stage. How are you going to sell? So it starts from your starting.
Okay. So today, you the young entertainer out there, if you have not been taking note, I'm sorry, you don't lost Boku. As an expert and professional who have attained the pinnacle of preeminence in all of this, as a producer, as a director, as an actor, as a musician, and of course a lecturer, what do you have as a take-home kind of to that young entertainer coming up there? Like a food of thought or like a case study to achieve the level you have attained or to supersede your level?
It is simple. Believe in yourself.
Wow.
And also develop a passion. A passion for what you believe in. A passion for your belief. When you believe in yourself, don't forget, you are going to have distractors, who are going to say, you cannot even act well. Or who are going to say, you cannot even sing well. Don't neglect them. Don't ignore them. and don't feel offended. Take that on board and perfect your skills. The most important thing is be guided, remain focused. And as much as you believe in what you believe in, remain focused. Commit yourself.
Okay.
And then the end will justify the means. I was also told when I was growing up, I like music. I love singing. And people used to say, music is meant for dropouts. And I said to myself, I'm not going to be a dropout, but I am still going to be a musician.
Okay.
Today, luckily, thankfully, I am not a dropout. Well, prestigiously with pride, I say, I'm a lecturer and I'm a musician. You see? And similarly, they will say, as an actor or director, probably you're only in the industry probably to attract more leaders. Don't allow distraction. Just filming and television provides over 2 million jobs. In addition, it is providing over $200 billion in wages.
Wow.
So imagine if you sit at home, say you are a graduate or I did not go to school, and you say to yourself, I have no job, government is not providing job for us, who is going to create job for you? Get started.
Yeah.
Start with something. You can be an actor, or you can be, say, a props man. You can be probably a writer, or even in the music industry, you can also write songs. You know, you can be an engineer, a producer. You can do lots of other things. You see, so gone are those days where you sit at home to say, I have no job, or somebody's going to create a job for you. No, you have the entertainment industry. Footballers are well paid. Musicians are well paid. Actors are well paid.
Sure.
So thankfully, we have those talent industry or talent companies that are promoting you. It's about you to grab the opportunity. That's why we have AHE, African Home Entertainment. This is a stride in the right direction. You have Redemption and others, they're doing the same. So you've got no reason to say, I haven't got a job. No, there are jobs to be grabbed. So like it used to be on our streets, Brayi Bobode, that should change. I think, in my opinion, all manabra. All you need to do, get started. Start something. Be you an actor, an actress, cameraman, editor, footballer, musician, show promoter, and the like. The list goes on. Just start something. Make good use of your time. Stay away from drugs, especially the killer substance. Kush is killing our youths. Make good use of your time. Mind you, the youths are the future leaders of our nation.
That's a very good one, and I am sure we all have learned. It's an honor and blessing to have you. We appreciate you so much, Mr. MNS, Mr. Sheriff UK Standard. We appreciate you, and God bless you, and we hope we continue to have you in our subsequent programs. Thank you. We appreciate having you. It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
So, to our viewers out there, I am sure we have learned a lot today, and I appreciate you for your audience, and I am sure whatever we've got here as a message, we'll work on that to nurture our craft as entertainers, and the viewers will appreciate you for your timing, and we are still urging you all to follow our social media handles. We have the Facebook, the WhatsApp, the TikTok, and the Instagram. It is the African Homes Entertainment. The name doesn't change. African Homes Entertainment. And when you go to the YouTube, we have AHE TV. That's our YouTube channel name, AHE TV, where you can go to watch all our movies and our events, our activities. All right? Stay blessed. We appreciate you. And that's how we come to the conclusion of today's event. So once more today, I have been your host, Mohamed Zedan Toure, Moture, affectionately known. I have been your host today. I appreciate you. And once again, I appreciate you so much. UK Standard, it's a pleasure having you.
My pleasure being here.
Thank you.